Going over to Tunisia, President Kais Saied has made some extremely racist comments himself. He said that illegal immigration from Africans that is south of Tunisia he says, is turning Tunisia into a purely African country, end of quote, as if turning into an African country was a bad thing. And he continues that this illegal immigration is turning Tunisia into an African country with no affiliation with Arab and Islamic nations. One can deconstruct this in so many ways, on so many angles, but perhaps we'll do a longer commentary on this and a review on this. But across North Africa, we have this internalization of white supremacy and a form of white supremacy in the garbs of Arab chauvinism deposited against the darker skinned people of the southern nations relatively to them in Africa. So Algeria very regularly basically grabs people, kidnaps African migrants from the streets of Algiers and other cities and literally dumps them in the desert and points them to the direction of the village across the border to Niger. We had the violent persecution, which still continues today in people trafficking around the NATO conflict in Libya, whose proxies were very much vested in targeting those with darker skin of African migrants and darker skin Libyans, including the Tawargan community of 40,000 black Libyans, the only black Africans in the entire North African region near Misrata. And then you have the opposition who are making a lot of noise in Tunisia about President Said's racist remarks. However, the majority of this opposition were themselves supportive of the lynchers of black people in Libya as proxies of the NATO project there in 2011. So they don't really have a leg to stand on as well. Same situation of anti-black racism and internalization of white supremacy across Morocco as well.